Take your Bibles and turn to Mark chapter 6. We're going to watch Jesus train his disciples. We've been working our way through the book of Mark and looking at what Jesus does, looking at Jesus at work. And today we're going to try to tackle the whole chapter of Mark chapter 6, the whole chapter. I don't want to get too bogged down. There's some really interesting stories in this chapter. One is Herod's response when he hears that there's this miracle-working man in Galilee, and he says, it's John the Baptist come back to life. This is despite the fact that at one point Herod, this is Herod Antipas, by the way. Herod the Great is the Herod that's mentioned in Matthew chapter 2. This is his son, Herod Antipas. Herod Antipas had seen John the Baptist's head disconnected from his body. But he felt so much guilt about his part in Herod the Baptist. Ooh, it's going to be a long day. John the Baptist's death, that he says, this man that's working miracles must be John the Baptist. Also in this chapter, Jesus sends out the 12, 2 by 2. He feeds 5,000 people. He walks on the water. Maybe if you had to pick a few stories that just about every American has probably heard, not necessarily the right version, but had some idea of what's going on, one of those stories would have to be Jesus walking on the water. That occurs in this chapter. And yet what I want to do today is sort of take pieces from each one and synthesize them together to show you how Jesus trains his disciples. Now, when I was a student in Bible college, we had a chance to, each one of our college students had a chance to share devotion